think I should just turn this channel into a vlog. One where every couple of months I just say some stuff and then, nothing happens, and then I appear a couple of months later, and yeah, I think I'll do that. Hey, I'm Kev Mr. and yes, it's that time again where I've got to explain where I've been for the past couple of months, but also to talk about my plans for this channel in 2017. I hope you all had a very happy holiday period at the end of last year, and hopefully this year will be much better than 2016 has for this channel. Well, the pattern just remained the same last year, just like in 2014 and 2015, with long droughts of inactivity, with the odd spurs of activity, particularly at the beginning of last year and during the summer months. And after the summer months, I was away for a couple of months, and in November I said, I'm back, I've got this setup I've wanted for years, had all this new equipment, and then I've been away since then once again. Well, that's because at the end of November, beginning of December, I was just editing loads of videos, preparing content that I wanted to create during the festive period when I had a bit more free time on my hands. And then in the middle of December, my PC just crashed, just broke while I was watching a YouTube video. It just went to black, and that is the worst time of year for your PC to break, as I discovered. And for the next couple of weeks, I was basically just trying to find out what was wrong with it. It turned out just the driver just installed incorrectly, just corrupted the whole bloody system, it seemed like. So at the beginning of this year, I had to wipe my hard drives, I had to do a clean install of Windows 10, and so far the past couple of weeks it's actually worked fine. So touch wood, for the rest of the year it'll just be smooth sailing. But I thought it was over these PC issues when I got this about a year ago now, but obviously not. But PC health wise it is fine now, and so hopefully, in the next few months at least, I can just not worry about my PC having any more issues. And I know I was a bit ill over the New Year period with the old office cold, but I'm healthy now as well, so there's no excuses for me to not make content regularly for the next few months. And that's the main aim of 2017, to make weekly content. It's been the aim of 2014, 2015 and 2016 as well. But yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be trying to do this year. There's kind of no excuses now for me. I've got the setup I've wanted. I've even got the phone with me that I can record on, like on the shitter. I have to talk about F1 or something like that. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but yeah, there are loads of tools at my disposal now to make videos. So what am I going to be making this year? Well, let's begin with the motorsport show, Power Oversteer. I wanted to show that a bit more regularly last year. I think I did, even though I failed in my duty to do previews and reviews for every IndyCar series round. I think I did like a quarter of the season, had to go away, and then never recovered from them, because particularly during June and July, after the month of May, IndyCar just gets so busy. There's like a round virtually every weekend. It's fantastic for us fans, but not when you're trying to cover it and trying to catch up on stuff as well. So yeah, I've still got to talk about the 2016 IndyCar season, do a review of that. I'll probably be coming out next month for in March. IndyCar starts again, can't wait for that, and I'll do my preview of the 2017 season. That should be very exciting for IndyCar. And yeah, that's probably not going to be my main series that I'm going to cover this year. That's been the main series I've covered since since 2013 actually, when I covered F1 and IndyCar, and then since 2014 it's just been IndyCar I've been trying to cover mainly with Power Oversteer. But I think that's going to change this year. Like I said last year, I just want to cover more motorsport on with this show. It is actually meant to be a motorsport show, Power Oversteer, not just an IndyCar one. And I tried to do it with like WRC, and hopefully this year with like Formula E and F1 and NASCAR, IMSA. And it looks very exciting this year. V8 Supercars and DTM, British Touring Cars, World Touring Car Championship in a new era as well. So yeah, lots of series to get excited about this year in the motorsport world. And the motorsport season never sleeps. We've already had the Dakar Rally, we've had the WRC this weekend, we've had the Race of Champions, we had the 24 Hours of Dubai last weekend as well, and now we've got the 24 Hours of Daytona coming soon. So yeah, very exciting period to be a motorsport fan as it really starts kicking up into high gear once again. But yeah, for Power Oversteer, IndyCar not going to be previews and reviews of every round anymore, and it's just going to be talking more generally about motorsports. But to replace IndyCar might be the World Rally Championship, the WRC, which had the Journey Crown this weekend with the Rally di Monte Carlo going on, and the start of a new exciting era for for the sport. We see these sexy beasts that the drivers have to really manhandle and control. It looks like from the footage I've seen on WRC Plus, and I think the World Rally Championship will become kind of the main series that I do cover, do previews and reviews of every round apart from Monte Carlo. Of course, a bit late with that with my season preview as well, but this week should hopefully be a review of the Rally de Monte Carlo and throwing in everything you need to know about the WRC this year. And then there's Sweden next month, and then the WRC calendar is just very well spread out, 13 rounds over 10 months with a month break in September, compared to IndyCar with, I think it's like 16 or 17 rounds in like 8 months, and very packed, as I said, in the middle part of the season. So yeah, I might make the WRC my series to cover with previews and reviews of every round apart from other motorsport series to cover as well. So that's Power Oversteer, covering lots more motorsport hopefully this year, being weekly like it should have been since its inception. I know I've been very poor on that part, but yeah, weekly Power Oversteer, and also weekly gaming videos as well on this channel. I started the WRC 6 playthrough before, I had my PC issues. Hopefully that will be going on for the next few months at least, see how far I can go. If I can become world champion in that game, step into the shoes of Sebastian Ogier. I might have to change my character's name to Sebastian to be able to do that, but we will see. And also I play for another game which I haven't actually played. I've never played the game, and I think it would be a fun playthrough to do. So those will be the two gaming videos during the week, and then of course having Power Oversteer as well near the end of the week, talking about the World Motorsport World. So that should hopefully be the 3 videos I plan to put out weekly from next week onwards. But also there's other games to cover as well, particularly on the sim side with Automobilista, with Race from Racing Experience, with R Factor 2, with iRacing, and I'm probably not going to do much iRacing, Assetto Corsa, which had a recent takeover. These, last year was really the rise of sim racing once again, of sim racing games, and then we had the Vegas E-Race at the beginning of this year, and it's, what a catastrophe that was. But I'm really excited about sim racing games, so hopefully I'll cover more of those this year, and of course console games as well. Talking about Forza, maybe play lots of Forza Horizon 3 and maybe Forza 7 as well. Maybe that'll be coming this year. But yeah, just lots more racing games coming on this channel. Just more variety of that, and more variety of what I cover in Power Oversteer, and just being the main aim, of course, being just regular with my content this year. Finally, there are no excuses this year, and actions have to back up the words finally. But I also saw in my absence that I had passed 50,000 video views for the channel, so I want to say to everyone who's actually done that, viewed a video, done anything to my videos, like, dislike, commented, subscribe to this channel as well. I'm around 250 subs, so yeah, thank you for everyone who's actually bothered to watch and interact with these videos. It does actually mean a lot for somebody who barely posts on this channel anymore. But hopefully that changes this year, and I've rambled on and enough. You've heard all this stuff before, so sign out for watching, and I will see you next time.